that. We really need you on this case. Good. Here's what I want you to do. Call Judge Wayburn's clerk and see if we can get the date moved up. Here's the big part. We want it to be heard in chambers and not in open court. I know, but she's a very reasonable person. If you tell her there's a minor involved, she'll be receptive to that. And Louise owes me. You tell her it's a personal favor to District Attorney Hughes. No, I see no point in waiting. I'm not going to give Hal Munson another chance. I want this thing over with once and for all. Okay.
Nicky.
Dad. Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
I need to talk to you about Adam.
What's happened?
Well, I just got a call from my lawyer. The court date's been moved up.
Good. The sooner we have Adam with us, the better.
And the hearing is going to be in chambers.
Which means?
No open court. It's going to be in private. At District Attorney Hughes' request.
I knew it. Tom Hughes has this whole thing wired, doesn't he?
Well, maybe it's what's best for Adam.
No, Dad, that's bull, okay? It's what's best for Tom and Margo. They're gonna get in there and they're gonna pull strings.
Judge Wayburn will be fair, and there's still going to be a written record of everything that happens in the hearing.
Well, then what are you worried about?
Judge Wayburn will be fair, but there is still no way to predict how it's going to turn out, Nick. Tom and Margo have a good case, string pulling or not.
So do we.
Not the same, honey. Look, you have to be prepared for whatever happens.
Dad, don't say that. We're gonna get Adam back. We have to.
Nick, honey, I know that's what you want, but maybe it's not what's best for him. You know, all I really ever wanted was to share Adam with his family.
And all they want is to cut us out completely, Dad. And it sounds like they could do it with this whole secret court thing.
Maybe it doesn't have to turn out like that.
Where are you going?
I'm going to take one more shot to make things right.
Honey, I don't want to go to court. But at least this way, it will be done in private, and Adam won't have to face some open courtroom with all those people staring at him. It'll be over.
Oh, I don't think it's ever going to be over.
Maybe not. This is going to affect Adam for a long, long time, one way or the other. I didn't even realize it until I talked to Dad.
What did Bob say?
Well, it's more what he made me face about myself. I can't believe I'm this old, and I'm still angry about my parents' divorce.
Of course you are. It affects any kid.
Obviously, I would have preferred if this had never happened.
No. You would have been miserable if your mom and dad had stayed together.
Look, I know that now, but I didn't know it then. Maybe if I was a little older, I could have understood. I could have seen both their sides, why they had to split up, and that's what I want for Adam. I want him to have a little extra time just so he can understand this. And if I have to go to court to buy him that time, that's what I'm gonna do.
Hey there!
Come and give me a great big hug.
Hi.
Wow, it's time for your checkup. Any trouble with those scrapes you got in the well?
No, I'm fine.
That's good. Kim sent you some brownies. Casey helped make them.
I'm not hungry.
Hey, that's not the Adam I know. What's the matter? Adam?
Mom and Dad are getting a divorce.
I'll put these in the kitchen.
Come on, Adam, sit down.
Can't hear over there.
I think maybe you've heard too much already, and I think maybe you heard wrong.
No, Dad was talking about how you got a divorce and how hard it was.
You probably misunderstood.
No, he He was talking about going to court. In fact, they had a lawyer there last week. He said he helped families in trouble.
What makes you think your family's in trouble?
They fight all the time. And I hear my name, but they pretend they're not fighting. I mean, they say it's just a discussion. What did I do wrong, Grandpa?
Adam, you haven't done anything wrong. And I promise you, your folks are not going to get divorced.
Then what's going on?
I've been thinking a lot about this too, Tom. You know, when Hal first started in on this, I thought it was all Nicky and Nicky being unreasonable, but I had blocked my own childhood just like you.
You mean John?
I was 19 when I found out that he was my father. And at first I pretended it was okay, but I hated Mama for not telling me sooner. I didn't trust anything or anybody, just like Nicky. Maybe that's why the kid gets to me the way she does.
So you think Hal and Nicky are right? You think we're wrong to wait?
Hi.
Can I come in?
Sure.
I talked to my lawyer. He told me about the new court date. I was surprised.
Well, I see no point in dragging it out.
Yeah, but I would still like to keep this out of court. Can't we please find some other way to work this out?
I think the way we're going is fine. We do this thing in chambers. That's still a legally binding proceeding.
And you think that's what we need?
No, you thought that's what we needed, but at this point, I agree with you.
Why?
Because I want this thing settled legally on paper, because you'll agree to something today and then change your mind a year down the road.
Hey, if we tell Adam there's nothing to change, Tom, it's a done deal.
You got that right. There's nothing to change. And if it's the wrong decision, we're all stuck with it.
Would you just keep it down, both of you? Adam's gonna hear you.
You see, they're yelling again. They don't like Uncle Hal and Nicky. I mean, they don't like them, and they hate me because I do.
Your folks do not hate you, and they certainly don't hate Nicky and Hal either.
No, they do. They always yell about Uncle Hal and Nicky, and me too. Me too.
Is that why you ran away?
I thought when I was gone, they would stop yelling. Just want them to stop fighting.
We're never gonna find a compromise if we keep sniping at each other. I mean,
You know what? There is no compromise here, Hal. Don't you get it? It's like being half pregnant or sort of dead.
oh, come on, Tom, it's not the same thing at all.
Look, we either tell him or we don't. There's no halfway here. Your idea of a compromise is we do what you want.
Just enough, both of you, enough.